but don't worry, only you're watching, so it's good. It's fine. So it's fine. I like looking up there to see what I look like.
And we're back.
We're here!
We did. I think Chris Bruce hasn't left. He's had the 24-hour live stream. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to round 2 of OperaDelaware's Do More 24 live stream. I'm Brendan Cook, the General Director, and we have Sarah Asmar.
I'm Sarah Asmar, Development Associate. Woo woo!
Well, welcome back. We've got some great music for you today. We have some talking. We have some good news that we are going to share. The winners of our school nominations. We're going to announce 2 more.
2 more today, right? 2 more right now. 1 more at 3.
But we need your help. We need 75 more donors before 6 o'clock tonight in order to unlock a generous matching gift of $5,000. So no donation is too small or too large to qualify for that. So please, if you have a minute, log in and throw us a couple of bucks.
Click that donate button.
Smash that donate button, I believe, is what our more hip colleagues were saying last night. Boy, I just outed myself as not hip.
And me, thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that. So why don't we, you're going to send us lots of donations, why don't we start talking about La Traviata and what our friends are going to hear? We're going to have some of the greatest hits from Traviata from 3 artists who are very dear to us. We have Soprano Colleen Daly, who sang Violetta for us in 2011 and was with us this past fall singing Fiordiligi. We're grateful she's here today. We have Tenor Dane Suarez, Wilmington's newest addition in terms of world-class opera talent living right here in the First State. And we have Ben Lowe with us today, who will be singing the role of the Baron in Traviata, but he's also covering the role of Germont. So we're delighted that he gets to share some of that music with you today, all under the tender, loving care at the piano of Aurelien Eulert. So I'm sorry, don't make those faces at me. It's been a long couple of days. Yeah. So Sarah, why don't you set the stage, and what are folks going to hear in these next couple of selections?
Sure. So when the curtain rises on La Traviata, we find Violetta at a party surrounded by her friends and admirers. She is introduced to Alfredo Germont, who is an especially ardent admirer and who she is told has been a fan for quite some time and comes and asks about her health every day. The party guests are amused by Alfredo's innocence and think, frankly, that he has less than 0 chance with Violetta. They encourage him to propose a toast to see what he's got to say, and he begins by praising the virtues of true love. Violetta follows that with her answer in support of love with no strings attached.
Alfredo has caught Violetta's eye with his vulnerability. She knows that she's very sick and will die soon, and has been able to hide how serious her illness is. When she suddenly feels faint, she convinces the partygoers to leave the room, insisting that she's fine. Alfredo stays behind to tell Violetta that he's hopelessly in love with her. This is very operatic stuff, friends. Even though Alfredo is tugging at her heartstrings, and she is starting to develop feelings for him, she responds that she doesn't have room for love in her life. She lets him see her true feelings when she gives him a camellia and tells him to return when it has wilted. Alfredo leaves excited, knowing that the flower will fade quickly, and he will get to see Violetta the very next day.
Once she is on her own, Violetta fights with her conflicting emotions. On the one hand, she doesn't want to give up her life of freedom and doubts that opening her heart to love is wise. On the other hand, Alfredo has done what no man has done before and made her wish to be loved and cared for. At the end of the act, the curtain drops to furious applause, I promise. And so feel free to cheer for our singers from your living room. I just want to say, whenever you enjoy a note, please feel free also to smash that donate button.
Smash that donate button.
La bellezza in fiore
All right, thank you, Colleen.
Opera.
That's right. That was some singing.
That was awesome.
You go from the hard part to the harder part, right? It's one thing to sing somebody else's words, but not that you have a hard time being charming. I'm not trying to set that up that way, but now you got to use your words and talk to us about the importance of opera, the importance of OperaDelaware, and anything else you'd like to share with the hundreds of people watching at home.
Hi, Mom. The importance of opera. I mean, first of all, it is the only art form that I can think of that encompasses every art form. There's singing, there's acting, there's dance, there's production, there's painting, there's multimedia work depending on the production. It employs so many people and it changes so many lives, and there's something for everyone on that stage and in that audience. And that's why it's also probably the most expensive art form to produce.
Which is why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Smash that pledge button.
Smash that pledge button.
But in terms of OperaDelaware in particular, I mean, yes, it's an extraordinarily expensive art form to produce, but Delaware is doing it right. Delaware is in the community. Delaware is employing American artists. Delaware is employing people from the community and engaging people in different ways in order to access that art form, to reinvigorate their love for that art form, and to introduce people to it in the first place. They're also sort of reimagining the art form with new productions and new commissions of new works and things like that. And so I think to be able to take it into the schools and into the communities is huge. And that's why I'm so proud to call our OperaDelaware my artistic home.
So going off script a little bit here, this is not your first rodeo with Violetta. You know this opera very well. In fact, I think we sang in this opera together back when God was a child.
Uh-huh.
Talk to our viewers at home about why TRAVIATA would be a great time to try opera if you haven't seen it before.
Oh, TRAVIATA is a story you know. If you've seen Moulin Rouge, you know it. If you've seen Pretty Women, you know it. It is a story that is beloved. It's got great tunes. It has fantastic sets to look at, and just a timeless story. And so I think that if you're looking for a first time to try an opera, absolutely come to this because it's fantastic.
Very cool. Sarah, you have anything to add? Well, I don't know. This is like cable access. I don't know what I'm doing here.
I think it's an amazing opera. Yeah. I think one of the things I really think it's we all think that like these stories were written so long ago, right? But it is hugely relatable. It is about love. It is about heartbreak. It is about illness, all underscored by like just beautiful, beautiful music, right? And I dare you to leave without feeling something. That is what I There's no way you can walk out of the theater without feeling something.
If you do, you were born without a heart, and you need to go up the street to Christianacare and get that figured out, because that's a problem for everybody.
Is Christianacare donating to OperaDelaware?
Not yet, but I mean, we might get like volume discount on heartbreak treatment after. But, wonderful. So are we ready to get back to some more singing?
Yeah, sure. You ready?
Yeah.
Good.
You
Have
are?
you had enough
All
of
right.
a break? Yeah.
Sure.
All right, because we
You
made
have?
you work during your break. This ain't no union gig, friend. All right,
That's
here we
right.
go. Here we are, back to some music. Maybe. Yay.
You go first.
Oh, right, we're going to tell everybody what's
Yeah.
going on. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
No,
So,
no.
in Act 2, Dane, you can just dance for the camera now. Everybody's enjoying your beautiful shirt. The next time we see Violetta, it is clear that she chose a life of love with Alfredo over her former life. They are living in her country home, far from the society where they first met. Alfredo discovers that Violetta is paying their bills by selling her possessions and leaves for Paris to get money to help.
Violetta gets an invitation to a masked ball from her friend Flora. She is happy to decline and enjoy her quiet life. Soon, Alfredo's father, Giorgio Germont, pays her a visit and demands that Violetta end the relationship. It turns out that Alfredo's sister is engaged, and Alfredo's connection to Violetta is threatening the upcoming wedding. As the conversation continues, Germont figures out that Violetta isn't after Alfredo's money and that her love for him is unselfish and real. He switches tactics and appeals to her kindness while explaining to her that in the real world, her relationship with Alfredo has no future. Violetta sadly gives in and agrees to leave Alfredo, but begs Germont to tell his son of her sacrifice when she has died.
Volaron già tre nube, ma che la mia verità
That was beautiful.
We're going to take a slight break to give Ben a chance to rest that glorious larynx. But I thought it'd be
Let's take this. We're thinking the same.
We are. We share a brain.
Yep.
I was thinking it'd be a great time to check in on how we're doing. And golly, friends, we are getting very, very close to our financial goal. But I got to be honest, we got a ways to go in our number of donation goals. So thank you to those who have been so generous. With 86 donors, we have raised nearly $85,000. We would really, really like to get to 150 donors this year and to beat last year's record and to unlock a special $5,000 match. So please, if you can, smash
that donate button. And I want to remind all of you that later in the hour, we will be announcing 2 more winners of our school nominations for free pop-up performances. It's been just amazing. I mean, to read the testimonials that we have gotten about the schools in this area, all I have to say is y'all are doing a great job. The arts in Delaware, like arts education in Delaware, is alive and well, and clearly people care about it and care about their arts administrators, and it's been amazing to see. So
Sarah's going to set the stage again for what's to follow, but I'm going to amend the comment. Don't smash the donate button, because I want you to be able to use it again and again. We don't need you buying new equipment. Just, forcefully press the donate button just without delay. Thank you, Sarah.
So after Germont leaves, Violetta writes a letter to Alfredo explaining that she has left him. When Alfredo returns and reads the letter, he is heartbroken. His father enters again and tries to console him with his aria di Provenza, but all the memories of home and a happy family can't cure Alfredo's jealousy, and he swears to seek revenge for Violetta's apparent betrayal.
Cancello
hopping over here?
Hopping over for a chat. Hi, Ben.
Howdy, howdy.
Yay.
Welcome. Take a vocal break. Get a breath. My goodness, beautiful singing.
That was gorgeous.
Ben, I'm wondering if you can share with our viewers at home what brought you to OperaDelaware for the first time, and what started this fabulous relationship that we have?
Oh, well, what started this fabulous relationship is one of my very good friends, or should I say best friends.
You probably should say it because he's in the room.
He is in the room,
you know.
is our fantastic accompanist and collaborator and music director, Aurelien Eulert. And I was the best man at his wedding, and my mother officiated, and he and I have been in this very room, in that very spot.
Literally right
there.
Hi,
Yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
And when Aurelien came and started working here at OperaDelaware, he's like, you have to come out here and sing for y'all. And it came out, I think it was in the wintertime, or in the spring, just after the show. And it was wonderful, and I had an opportunity to be here for the Young Artist Program, the first year of the Young Artist Program, and got to really meet and know the community, and truly fell in love with the opera company here and everyone here.
I'm shocked that you say you had time to meet and know the community with how busy we were keeping you that year.
Oh yeah, it was a very busy season.
Guys, Ben was on both sides of the spectrum that year. He had this very dramatic role in Dead Man Walking, and probably the most over-the-top comedic role with the most words in Trial by Jury.
I had great hair in both shows.
Oh. You're saying you don't because of those shows now?
No.
Wonderful. Great. Sarah, anything you want to know from Ben?
Yeah, do you want to hand him your microphone?
Yes,
so
I
I
would
can,
love that.
Yeah. So I know that as artists, right, one of the things artists do is move around all the time, right? You're constantly in a different place. So now you've been with us. You were just with us earlier this season. You did a recital right here in this, right here in
same
this
spot.
same exact spot that you were with Aurelien. Yeah. So I want to know what it means to you to like return to an opera company, to return to the community, what does it feel like to you? It
is, we said it yesterday and we say it every time. It truly is like coming home. You know everybody, everyone's family. You get a chance to just kind of take a breath. And a lot of time when you're on the road and it's a new place, there's a lot of anxiousness or anything else, getting used to where you are and what's going on. But here at OperaDelaware and here in Wilmington, it's truly lovely, and I enjoy my time every time I'm here.
And part of what lets us bring amazing artists like Ben back are your donations. So gently smash the donate button.
Yes, please.
Great intentionality.
Yes.
Not physical force.
Yes.
Super. Are we ready to get back to some
Let's dive in.
singing?
You ready?
To do a quick check-in. We are on
Yeah, we got it.
89 donors.
Oh, we're getting there.
Thank you very much.
We are still looking for 150.
That's right.
Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell everybody how amazing OperaDelaware is.
Tell the UPS guy when they drop off your packages from Amazon today. Tell your dog, whoever. We just need your support. Thank you so much. We're going to get back to some wonderful tunes courtesy of Verdi, Eulert, and Daly. How about that? Sounds like a law firm.
Well, we're going to tell them what's going on. For that,
we're going to tell them what's going
like
on.
A law firm. Yeah,
I am so bad at this.
I got
you should
It's okay.
fire me,
it's
everybody.
All right. No, we can't.
Okay.
We can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're going to be serious now.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
You first.
Violetta is dying. She was once surrounded by friends and now only has her maid Anina and Dr. Granville. The doctor encourages Violetta to think positively, but admits to Anina that she only has a few hours left to live. Violetta reads a letter from Germain that she has clearly read many times before. In it, Germain tells her that he has told Alfredo of her sacrifice and also says that Alfredo is on his way to Violetta. But Violetta is afraid that it might be too late. While she knows she is close to dying, she hears the sounds of celebration out in the streets, and Alfredo arrives in time to see her, and his return gives Violetta a final burst of energy. You're going to make me cry, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They sing of leaving Paris together and the hope of her health improving, which of course it won't. Violetta feels the illness leaving her body and life returning to her, and she exclaims the joy of her suffering ending, and then tragically dies. was wonderful. I think you should come on over. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the fun part's over, but you gotta stay for the rest of the stream because we've got more work to do. We've gotten up to 90 donors for a total of $85,286. So we're doing great. We got room for 60 more donors.
We have more room than that.
Well, I know, but let's start with our goals here. But Dane, welcome to the other side of the room.
Thank you.
Yeah. A minute ago you were over there. Now you're over here, wearing a different hat. I would just love to hear from you. You shared with our last audience about just what life has been like since moving to Wilmington. Full disclosure, some nepotism here. Dane is married to our VP of Audience Engagement, Carrie Ann Otaño. But if there's any nepotism, it's that we hired her after meeting you, and you sing. We met her through you.
This is true.
But I am so delighted to have an artist of your caliber and your throat and your God-given talents and great, incredible collegial attitude here in Wilmington.
I thought you were going to say hair, but thank you.
Well, hair, I mean, that's pretty solid, too. We're devolving quickly. But tell us a little bit about life in Wilmington and how it's been different than pre-moving here. I know you travel around a lot, but I'm sure our folks at home would love to know how you're settling in the first state.
Yes, thank you so much. Carrie Ann and I moved so much during the pandemic, actually, from California to New York to Tennessee, and now here in Wilmington, where we've found our home and a home here with OperaDelaware as well. And it's been incredible. I've met neighbors that are wonderful, community members that are wonderful. It's such a joy to sing with these incredible artists as well that you all bring in here, and people that are my friends. And so it's been a fantastic, I guess, transition for us.
Well, welcome officially to the first state, the land of tax-free shopping.
Indeed.
And wonderful homegrown opera. So we're just delighted to have you on the team, and thank you so much for sharing this with our audience today.
Thank you so much.
Sarah, anything we'll do the microphone shift. You can ask a question.
Oh, that was cute. Now we have it down. That's right. We have the dance down.
Cute.
So my question for you is, what does it feel like to be an artist in a city where there is such a thriving arts community, where there is a home team opera company? What's it like for you to live someplace that supports the arts like that?
It is, first of all, wonderful, and second of all, incredibly important to me. Prior to coming here, I was a resident with Opera San Jose for 2 seasons, where we are essentially injected into the community there. And that was a really wonderful experience for me. From there, we went to Memphis, where I, again, kind of served as a company artist, where I was out singing for people, meeting people, and creating a community there. The same thing is happening here in Wilmington. And it's great. It's a place where Carrie Ann and I want to have a life, And so being able to do that with this community, singing pop-up opera, singing here in this room for folks, and elsewhere, has been just really, really wonderful. And I'm excited to be able to see what else I can share with the community, what stories I can tell, what I can give, That's really important to me, that arts are a part of your life, Yeah.
Well, you've been such a welcome addition to this community, as has your wife. You guys are sort of taking the town over by storm. I have this dream that Wilmington becomes the place where all working opera singers live, not just because of our convenience to other markets and being able to travel out of Philadelphia or get to New York easily, but this is just a great place to live. And it's full of great people, and we just had net positive too when you guys moved to town. So thank you for being here, Sarah. We have some business we have to get to, don't we?
Do you want to stay? I think maybe you could pick the hat.
You can be our Vanna White if you hang on for just 1 minute.
If you're willing to chill out, yeah. So we have 2 more schools to announce that will be winners of a free pop-up opera performance. When we put the call out, we got 37 nominations, and we did have a school that got several nominations. So and the testimonials were amazing to read. So the school that received the most nominations out of 37 and will be receiving a free pop-up opera performance. Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you very much. Townsend Elementary.
All right.
Yay!
We will be in touch soon to let you know when the fantastic opera trailer will be showing up at your school, complete with bubble machine and t-shirt cannon and some fantastic singing. So we're very, very excited about that.
Yes.
And we have
one more school to choose, and how we are choosing this school is we put all the remaining schools into a hat. And we're going to pick one at random. So here we go. Dane's going to pick.
And again, in our final live stream at 3 o'clock, we will have one more school that we will be selecting. And these fabulous artists that you're hearing today have the say on where our final free pop-up opera goes. But Dane, dig in there real deep. Grab a good one. Not that one. Let's see here.
They're all the same size. We made sure that's it.
At least they're not all the same school, I hope.
They're not all the same school.
All right. What do we got?
Who do we have?
We're so ready.
I'm going to tell you that I don't know how to pronounce the second name.
Oh, this is Cape Henlopen High School. Oh, my goodness.
Henlopen, congratulations.
And this is so wonderful for us because we are Opera Delaware. We are not Opera Newcastle County. And opera is a very difficult thing to travel to other parts of the state, but it has been a priority of ours to get to Kent and Sussex County. So how wonderful to have this excuse to drive the trailer down Route 1 and join our friends at Cape Henlopen High School. And we might just stop at a few other places on the way there or the way back. So this couldn't have gone better. You picked the right one.
I had a feeling.
How do you feel about that? Great. So, friends, one more plea to everybody still watching. Please let your friends know we are back at 3 o'clock for our final hour of live streaming and our final selection for Pop-Up Opera. And we need 60 more donors in the next 4 hours. So, again, talk to your friends and neighbors. Talk to your Amazon delivery person, your pets, anybody that can make a donation. We will put it to good use.
Yes.
Thank you, friends. We will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'll turn us off here. This is going well. Hot mic moment. Don't make it weird.
I think you're nailing it, honestly.
You're doing that on your own.
Don't make it weird.